As America faces record high inflation, more people are seeking assistance to feed themselves and their families. In fact, the Catholic Charities of West Tennessee says it has seen a significant increase in the amount of people who receive food support from their organization. And joining us now to discuss is Kelley Henderson, Executive Director of Catholic Charities of West Tennessee. Kelley, welcome back. Good to see you again. Let's talk a little bit more about this increase in need that you're seeing. Can you sort of give us maybe a comparison as to what it was like this time last year and right now?
Well, thank you, Tracy, and thank you for having me back. The increased demand in food has been a continuing challenge now since the beginning of the pandemic, but we've seen an acute spike just in the last few months. We are now tracking 80% increase in demand year over year. What that looks like for us is more food boxes for families, more sack lunches for people experiencing homelessness, and a growing trend as well in families with children, as well as seniors who need more support just to get to the end of the month.
And Kelley, how big of a role do you think inflation is playing in all of this?
We do survey our clients quite frequently, and just talking anecdotally in the drive-through food pantries, we operate 5 food pantries here in the greater Memphis area, drive-throughs, as well as multiple partners in multiple counties throughout West Tennessee. And a common theme now is I can't afford to buy my groceries. What used to fit in a buggy for my $50 now goes in a basket, and it just can't get to the end of the month. We are pricing our food as well, and it used to cost us this time last year about $10 a box to feed a family for a week. It's now up to $16 a box to feed a family for a week. So if we're seeing wholesale inflation, imagine what consumers are seeing at the checkout line.
Absolutely. And what would you say maybe is the biggest challenge right now for you all?
I think supply issues and demand are not aligned right now. We would love to find parity between the supply and demand that we have. We are seeing such an acute spike in need where we're having hundreds of people visit us every day. It's hard to keep the supply flowing because we are continuing to see some supply shortages in key items like canned proteins and some healthier vegetable options, and we're still seeing baby food shortages. But I'm pleased to say that with your help, last month we had overwhelming support of folks coming in with baby formula after this show aired. Matter of fact, 2 days after it aired, someone tapped me on the shoulder at Mass and said, "Meet me in the parking lot after church. I've got a trunk load of baby formula." I saw the interview. Thank you.
Oh. That is amazing. What a blessing. What a miracle. And thank you for sharing that with us. We're really happy about that. You know, and I'm curious maybe, Kelley, also, what about other donations besides baby formula that you received? Have you seen a change in maybe the amount of food that people are giving or maybe money that they're donating?
During the summer months, typically donations are lean for charitable organizations. People are on vacation, they're traveling, kids are out of school, there are many more distractions. So we just ask that people keep us top of mind, whether it's a financial donation, giving monthly to us or another local Catholic charities of your choice will help smooth that cash flow out during the summers. And also continue to do food drives. When you have your pool parties and when you have your kids' friends over for the summer, do a peanut butter and jelly drive. Do things that the kids can get involved in and let them be a part of the solution. And I promise they will have a good time in the process.
That is a great idea. As far as donations for food, as you mentioned, I mean, times are tight really for everybody right now. And I know a lot of people want to donate and they want to help. Are there any items maybe that are within people's budgets or means that you would suggest giving, like peanut butter, like jelly? Any ideas there?
Yeah, peanut butter is a key item because it's so versatile, so we would always love to have more of that. I think looking at items like dried beans and lentils, those are great ways to stretch a meal. And so I remember growing up, we had beans one day a week, and so that was something that we had during the summer. As a kid in the South, I think just picking up a 5-pound bag of northern beans can go a long way for a family, and they're very inexpensive.
Absolutely. A great source of protein as well. What would you say is your biggest need as far as food donations? Because I know people are watching this and they want to help out.
Well, thank you for those who are watching. Your viewers are always extremely generous when we have an all-call, and I think proteins are the highest item we have right now. Formula is still in short supply, baby formula, and there are many stores that still have limits where you can buy 2 or 3 items. And so if you see an opportunity to buy a couple of cans of formula, drop them off at one of our locations in Memphis or at your local Catholic Charities. I promise they have a shortage just like we do in formula. And protein items, peanut butter, canned tuna, chicken, other items that you would use to make a sandwich, those are always welcome and have a great shelf life.
And Kelley, we probably have about maybe a minute left or so, but I want to give you the final word. And also, I'm curious, what concerns you the most right now with what you're seeing?
I think what really concerns me right now is we have so many families with children particularly, as well as seniors, who were caught really without a plan B. The rise in fuel prices, the rise in grocery store prices has been a tremendous pressure point on their already thin lives and what they're trying to accomplish. And so find a place to give back. Serve in a drive-through food pantry, serve in a community kitchen. We need solidarity now more than ever. And I think neighbors serving neighbors, there's a lot of power and hope that can help people find what they need to get over this tough time, because we will get through it. But we need to try to get through it together.
Absolutely. And one more time, we have just a little bit of time left. Do you want to give another plug where people can help out?
Absolutely. If you'd like to help us out here at Catholic Charities of West Tennessee, you can reach us at ccwtn.org, ccwtn.org, or find a local Catholic Charities in your community. There's 167 different Catholic charities across the country, and we could all use your help today.
Absolutely. Kelley, thank you so much for your time today, and thank you for all that you do. God bless you.
You too, Tracy.